everybody, it's Susan. I'm back today with my finished mini album. This is the Steampunk Debutante album that I gave you a sneak peek of last week. It's all done. I finished it up this afternoon. I'm really happy with it. I'm sorry that I have to go kind of fast, but if we're going to get through the whole thing, we're going to have to just keep moving. So this is the cover. I haven't changed much since I did my sneak peek. I did add a chain over here with some little coins and charms, and these are the Madame Delphine charms. I really like her charms. They're big, heavy, thick charms, and I really like them. I get those usually at Joann's or Michael's when they're on sale. I put some ribbons and fiber on the binding, and I had a lot of ladies ask about my mini binding, and the basic binding you can find over at Follow the Paper Trail. That's where I learned to do it. Laura has a tutorial on it. She doesn't have this flap on it, but she does have your basic tutorial, and I will be doing a tutorial on how to add the flap. I'm not going to do the whole thing. It's not my original idea. Like I said, I got it from Laura Dennison over at Follow the Paper Trail here on YouTube, so if you want to go watch her video, I'm sure she'd like the traffic. And here's the first page, and on here I've got papers from the Steampunk Debutante collection, and this is by G45, some Prima bling, one of my flowers that I make, have a bingo card that is a vintage card. I got the image off the internet and printed those off for a tag swap I did recently. This is just a little canvas gathered up and sequins on top, but I want to show you these flowers right here because I really like these flowers. This is a little flower, and it's mulberry paper, and where I got these, I actually got them at Nobby's, and they came in a big bunch like this, and I just took them apart to make these. See, they're individual ones, so they're real easy to take apart. I got these in the clearance section here, a couple of months ago, I think, and they were cheap, and you just get a ton of them. And then the center of the little flowers is from the Prima Say It in Crystals pack that I bought. I think I showed it on my last haul video. And it comes in this big pack, and you can see I cut these apart and just use bits and pieces where I want them. Really makes your crystals go a lot farther. So here's the second page. We have a tag here. That's a tag in a bag, and I think We Are Memory Keepers makes those, if I recall. There's a plain one, and this of course is a 7 Gypsies ATC 97% complete ATC card. Here's another one from the 7 Gypsies line here. The background paper on this is K & Company on a lot of these pages. And here's another one of those little flowers. And this one, the center, is from Prima, Say It in Pearls, that I showed on a haul video I got a while back. But there's something I want to show you here. I want to zoom in on this flower. See that little, right there? There you can see it, I think. I hope it's not too blurry. And this mini album, in different places, you will find pennies. And the reason I did that was I wanted some round embellishments, but I didn't want to use buttons. I tend to use way too many buttons. So this time I got out my penny stash and I used pennies. And I kind of like the way they look. They've got that kind of vintage grungy, dirty thing going on. So I like them, so that's what I used. Here's a tag that comes out of the side pocket. Real simple. And this page I really like, and I don't know why. It's pretty simple. I left it pretty plain. Again, this is the K & Company paper from the Life's Journey pack. This lady came from my G45 paper. Have some Tim Holtz gears. These flowers were just plain flowers that I inked and put the Distress Crackle paint in the rock candy finish on, and then I inked over them again to kind of grunge them up. And this little thing here is what I call a flip-flap album. I don't know what the real name is. That's just what I call it. I learned to do these from another lady on YouTube several weeks ago, and I really don't remember who it was, or I would tell you. And you've got it here, and it folds open this way. And then I have tags in here. This one just has my French script stamp in the background, and then I think this is an Inka-Dinka-Doo stamp, if I remember right. Then on the back you've got room for picture or journaling. And this, all my stamped images for this were embossed. And there's another little piece from the G45 collection. And if you come this way, it opens this way. And there's another stamp, or excuse me, another tag. And then you close it, and it opens this way. And again, we have more tags. This is from the Tim Holtz collection. And my tags I just get at the office supply store. I don't know where other people buy tags, but you can buy a ton of them cheap. So that's where I buy them. And this stamp, again, is from an Inka-Dinka-Doo collection that I have. And then this one, of course, is from the Tim Holtz collection. And these little flowers here, I really like these. And what I've done, again, is I inked them up and applied the Distress Rock Candy crackle paint, and then I ink over them with the antique colors, with the vintage photos and the walnut stain, and that gives them that kind of old grungy look. A little lace on the side. And here we have, whoops, here we have the next page. There will be a photo that goes here, and I can slide them right underneath. It's not glued down. Have some trims here that I actually are white, and I just sprayed those with my walnut ink antiquing solution. I really like this stuff. I didn't need to use the glimmer mist because these laces were shiny on their own, so I just had to recolor them. And down here at the bottom, this is actually a choker that I got at a garage sale. So guys, don't ever pass up things like that where you might find great embellishments. And then just more little paper flowers. There's a little butterfly from the paper collection. And then I've just stickled around the edges a little, added some Prima bling. Never have too much bling. And then here's the next set, and of course the flowers in this mini, I made all of the flowers. There are no button flowers in it. Up here I have a couple of vintage buttons. This is an old vintage envelope that I picked up somewhere. There's a journal spot hidden in it. There's another tag here. And of course I got to show you I'm really proud of my stick pins on this one for some reason. There's my stick pin. And of course more Prima bling. And this little tag here is just held on with a Tim Holtz mini pin. So that's that set. And then because I never seem to have enough room for all of my pictures in my mini albums because I fill them so full of everything else, for this one I actually made a little mini book just for pictures. It's a mini album in a mini album. So it's got some more Madame Delphine charms, and those are on a Tim Holtz toggle clasp. And the butterfly I've had some questions about. We're going to zoom in on it this time so you can get a better look. And this butterfly I just cut out from the G45 collection, and I drew the lines on with one of my ink pens, one of my Zig pens. I covered it in crackle and let it crackle, then inked it a little bit and put the bling on it. And the center is just some beads that I had. And then there's a couple of little butterflies floating around. And this is a fake lock plate that I got at the flea market when we were there several weeks ago. I picked up a bunch of those cheap, and it's just cheap brass, and again I've just inked it up. And the inside of this is completely plain. This is just for putting photos in, and I might add some ribbons or some little things, but for the most part I just want this to hold pictures. And I will be doing a tutorial on how I made this. I've had a lot of requests for it, so I am going to do that Really simple. You can whip one of these up in about half an hour, literally. Okay. And here's the next set of pages. More of my flowers and stick pins. This tag actually will come out like so. Got some little, these are more of the roses that I buy up at my local dime store here. Little ink, and I raised this one up with some pop dots. And the last page, guys, and this is the green canvas that I stained with the acrylic paint that I showed in my sneak peek. And again, this one has a tag with a Tim Holtz stamp. And then for these flowers, I have more of the canvas that I cut out, and these centers are actually from Close to My Heart. I don't know if they still carry them. I got those some time ago. And then I just put a little pearl in the middle, and this has got a journal spot. And as usual, my mini album got really big and fat, and I actually had to remove a couple of pages. See, I actually had to take out the last 2 pages of my mini because it was supposed to be, oops, sorry, let me widen this out here. It was supposed to be this one and these 2, and then the last page, and these would not fit. So a word of caution when you're doing your binded mini albums that have a closure on them, make sure that you have it wide enough here to hold everything plus your embellishments when you're done. This one I didn't quite make it. I thought it was wide enough and I got fooled. So those pages will go into my next mini. That's it for today, everybody. As always, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and follow me. Everybody have a great day. Bye.